Hey everybody, it's MK. Welcome back to MK Quilts. Sorry we're a couple minutes late. Paul just got here and I was out shopping today at a quilt shop, so.
Blame me, yeah. Blame
No,
me.
I won't blame you.
And who else do we have?
All right, and we got Sammy Dog, who's starting to look like Grouchy Dog again. His hair is getting long.
Oh, Mom.
All right, Sandy gets the gold star today for being the first one on. Hi, everybody. Hey, Colleen, I hope you're doing okay.
Our new owner.
So, and Jeannie, I know you're hungry, so we'll keep it moving. Oh, Paul's hungry too. So, hey, everybody. Hi, Kevin. All right. Well, we have kind of a short list today, and once again, my phone is getting down in the power department. Oh, I think I'm hopeless. So it's good to be back in town. I am leaving again in the morning, but I wanted to start out by recapping again, where in the world have I been? And speaking of where in the world is MK, Ellen is working on a little something for that from a marketing angle that we can use in posts and stuff. So there might be a meme or something coming down the road with where's MK. Oh gosh, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I hope we don't get any phone calls so the thing doesn't go shaky again. So last weekend, I was up in the great state of Ohio. What another fantastic trip, you guys. I can't really compare them one to the next because every one of them has been just so unique, and I've just had such a fantastic time. So this trip, I was able to actually go up a day early, get there in plenty of time, and spend a little bit of time with some very dear friends of ours that live up in that area in the summer months, and then they live down here in Florida in the winter months. So that was nice, being able to add on kind of some personal stuff and see friends. We went to some other family members that they have up there, and of course we played some cards. What did we play up there in the Ohio area? Played some euchre. So Paul and I like playing euchre, and it's always nice to be up there where I think they they teach you that shortly after you can walk and talk in Ohio, I think. So that was really, really great. But I did want to mention one thing that was fantastic about the Ohio event was, first of all, it was my biggest group ever to date. We had 15 people. Carol from Ohio Star Quilts had a fantastic classroom for us, and it was just so awesome. So again, a public thank you to Carol, first of all, for being an owner with us, and then second of all, for hosting the fantastic event out of the shop. And one of the other things that was so awesome, and it completely still continues to just humble me, that people come from so far away to see me. So in Ohio, amongst all of this group of 15 that we had, of course we had a handful from Ohio, but we also had people from Virginia, from North Carolina, from New York, and all the way from Canada. People, you guys, it's so awesome that when you see them coming anywhere close, you guys just come out to see me. So I'm so grateful and humbled by that. It was a lot of fun. The other thing that I'm it's okay to officially announce this at this point. The other thing that was way cool and awesome about what's happening now in Ohio with Carol and Ohio Star Quilts is she has come on board with us to be kind of an affiliate branch of what we do here up in Ohio. So what does that all mean? It means that basically Carol, in her quilt shop there, she has two machines. One that she bought from somebody else, and one that she just recently bought from us. And what she is willing to do is be a satellite location for us, so that if you are in that northeast kind of area of Ohio and you would like to maybe go in for a test drive, you can just give Carol a call her at the shop. It's Ohio Star Quilts there in Akron, and you can just set up a time to go in and test drive. She's got an Amara, she's got an Affinity, both have Pro Stitcher on them, and so she is going to be working deals in that area on our behalf. Okay, she's going to get compensated nice for that. And that's kind of our business model going forward, is that we want to have pockets and areas where it's okay for us to go in. We have some guidelines that we have to follow with Handy Quilter, but we're super excited to be bringing Carol on in that capacity. The other thing that's going to be awesome about her in the shop is, I'm pretty sure we just have to work out the details. I'm not sure if Paul called her today, but she is going to go and get certified through Handy Quilter and be a location for doing, installs, simple service things like that. So Paul's got another group, right, going out to Utah in November, right?
Yeah, so November 11th is the last 2019 training week for technicians at Handy Quilter. We currently have 2 confirmed people that are going, someone from Texas and someone from, where's Melinda? Indiana.
Melinda lives in Wisconsin, but isn't Kevin going too?
Kevin, oh shoot, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Kevin?
no, yeah, that was
Kevin's from Georgia. So Kevin, did you get yourself signed up? Oh, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, so it'll be
3.
Kevin, it'll be 3 right now.
And Carol makes 4, perhaps.
Carol 4. So we obviously are going to have various degrees of relationships with people, but Handy Quilter, yes, Kevin says yes.
Okay.
And Melinda lives in Michigan. That's what she says.
I'm sorry. Did I say Wisconsin?
Yeah, I thought it was like we already have our Wisconsin. So, anyways, there is a drastic need for service, good service with people you can trust. We'll talk more about it, but we are, even though it's been slow over the summer and things, we still intend to grow the business by bringing in people that are clones of Melissa and I, very value oriented. So we are expanding. If you are in an area where there isn't a decent retailer giving service and you would like to potentially, now we can't do this for every owner. They don't allow individual customers. I mean, they actually pay for the training. It's free to go to Handy Quilter other than your room, board, and your airfare. So Handy Quilter does a great job for 4 days, but they don't offer that to every customer. You need to be affiliated with a shop. Anytime you would need parts for machines, you have to go through the retailer. And that's just how the system works, so that they have some control over it. But we do intend to have people in every state around the country. Some of them will do it big time. Some of them will just be there to make sure that any of our customers, if they have issues, have someone local to come in and handle it. But we're growing fast. So at the bottom of Melissa's website, any page in the footer, there is still this affiliate application. So please, if you're interested, throw your name in. We'll have a conversation. We're really looking for, in my mind, the best are those that have husband-wife relationships where you plan on staying married another 10 years or something.
Oh, goodness.
So
Do we
and you
plan
can
on
work
staying
together.
married that long? Much longer? Some days.
At least till our cruise here in November. How's that? So.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so we're super excited. I was just, as Paul was talking about who we want to bring on, I'm not going to name names, obviously, or talk about where this call came from, but there's also, definitely people that have reached out to us for this type of, I want to work with you on what you got going, and the fit just didn't seem right. So, I mentioned it before when we started this program that Paul has been doing a really good job of really doing that application and interview process really well, so that we feel confident that who we pick, you're going to feel comfortable with them, having them in your home maybe, or, seeking them out to do business with. So we take it very seriously who we put under the MK umbrella. But we're super happy to have Carol, and this is kind of the first, I would say, official shop kind of connection that Paul and I have made. Oh my goodness, what is going on behind me?
We're horsing around. We're bored. It's too hot to hold them on my stomach the whole time.
So we're really super excited to have Carol, join us in this capacity. And we're just, again, just like when we started with the tech program and our different business model that we have, we're trying to, find our way upstream and figure out what's the best way to handle things. And as we learn and grow, then we will just continue to put those tentacles out further and wider and be able to be in more of the locations where you are. Okay, there was this event that I was at was no exception for people who are like, oh gosh, I wish I had bought from you guys. I kind of love hearing that, and then I kind of don't, because I'm like, I wish you had too. And it's not all about the sale for us, you guys. It's not all about that dollar sign. It's about building relationships and community and really having our owners be like our friends. They're people that we appreciate them. We want to get to know them better. Ellen and I actually just were out for lunch together today. We had some shopping to do together for some quilting projects, and we went to lunch together, and we were talking about the owners event that's coming up in March next year. And we really kind of were talking about specific content and what we want to do. We've changed our way of thinking for the final day of the event. So, we've got some awesome things coming down the road, and it's not just about the almighty dollar and the almighty sale. Yes, we want those things because we want you to join us in this community and this different kind of a retailership. And we're just super excited watching it grow. This last month during this promotion has been huge amount of chatter. Paul has talked to a lot of people, and we're going to do the drawing here at the end. I've got the names all, piled up and ready to go. So we're going to do that drawing for the little giveaway for people who are really seriously looking to make a purchase with us over some time of the next few months. And they were willing to fill out the form, give us their contact information, and they know that we're not going to hassle them, that we're not going to be a hard sell, we're not going to be bothering them. But when they're ready, they really have given their interest. They've raised their hand, right, that they're ready to buy from MK. So that's really great. One of the other things that always happens, it always seems to happen with my events, is that things grow out of one thing, comes out of another, gets spawned out of another. So if I have anybody on the line on the live feed right now that's up in the New York State area, Buffalo, there was a couple of people that drove all the way from Buffalo, New York, and we started opening a conversation about me coming up there next year. Okay, so I'm going to continue to chatter about that, see what kind of interest we can get. And if I'm going up there into the New York kind of area, we've already got an owner over in Rhode Island. If I'm going to be up there, in the Northeast, maybe I can get to a couple of places while I'm up there. So watch for that. Super excited about getting into New York. Okay, what's up next for me? It seems like this is my deal these days. Is like I'm on the road, I'm home for a couple of days, and then I'm on the road again, and then I'm home for a couple of days, and then I'm on the road again. So up next, tomorrow morning, I am on a flight heading to Mississippi. One of our techs up there, Corey Arndt. Corey, if you are on or if you watch this later, drop your name and information again about where you are specifically. It's Waveland, Mississippi, but he can give you more information. He's a certified tech with us, and I'm going up there to do a sim event, and also he and I are going to a multi-state Gulf Coast, Florida Gulf Coast Quilters Association Quilt Guild.
So another thing I like about Corey is I see him active on the boards, both the Posse and Melissa's board. So say hello to him. He tries to be very helpful to people. He's a quilter, knows what he's doing, and he's going to be growing things there in Mississippi.
Yeah, so that's really great. I'm looking forward to meeting, because I was not able to go to when they had tech training last time. I was somewhere in the world. I can't even remember where I was, but so I have gotten to meet very few of our technicians. I hope that changes over the next few months. And of course, all of our technicians are also invited to come to the owners event in March. Okay, all right, so then after that comes Wisconsin and Minnesota events. Those are completely sold out. And I had people reach out to me and say, if you had an opening, to let me know. Doesn't look like that's going to happen at this point. I mean, anything can happen, but it looks like Wisconsin and Minnesota are completely sold out. And I was just talking to my host in Wisconsin last night, Stevens Point, and she was telling me about what she's got planned for the event. It has something to do with a Friday night pontoon boat ride. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's just so much fun just going and seeing these different parts of the country. And yeah, I mean, I am totally like flat out exhausted by the end of these days, but it's so much fun.
Okay, I traveled for business for 15 years or
Was it
more.
fun?
Nothing like yours. I am jealous. I mean, Melissa's just like kicking back, having a good time, boats, chicken coops, you know.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I really am having a lot of fun. And you know, a lot of people are like, Melissa, be careful. Don't get burned out. Do you like all this travel, this, that, and the other thing? Well, you know, Paul and I are empty nesters. Well, except for this fur baby child of ours, but we're empty nesters, and so this is the point in our life where we're building this thing and we're having fun, and I'm having just a fantastic time going. And what I'm telling people is, yes, I work hard, I travel a lot, but come November when we hit that cruise ship for our anniversary, that it's going to be downtime. So a lot of what we're trying to build, right? We're trying to bring on the right people who can help us so that when we're not here, that it can continue to move forward, and things can get shipped, and questions can get answered, and all of that. So we are working hard so that when we can vacation hard as well. Okay? All right. You sounded like you were going to say something else. No?
We put in the phone system, we are a real business. There will be people answering the phone even when we are not here. So you won't have to worry about not getting support. Oh, wait a second. Somebody had asked for something because their retailer wasn't open on the weekends or something. Not that we work too much, but yeah. So
well, we were just talking today. Ellen and I actually hosted a friend of hers here in the shop for a test drive. And one of the things, you guys, that she was most looking for was a retailer that was going to support her. That if she had a problem, if she had a question, she understands that this is a huge purchase. We understand that this is a huge purchase. And sometimes it still just baffles me, the people and the questions that I see out there. It's like, why exactly aren't you getting help from who you bought it from? I mean, I don't know. There's probably a lot of, things that work into everything. But we try to be as attentive as we can. I'm on the phone all the time. I'm on my social media. I'm trying to respond. I'm trying to stay on top of emails, because I know what it's like when you have a frustration, when you have a problem with a machine, or you have a question, and you're just like, who can I call to help me? So we try to do that, and that is one of the things that she was looking for in a retailer to buy a machine from. And I'm like, well, look no further. Here we are. And of course she fell in love with the machine. So you know who you are if you're watching. It's just a matter of time. And we're not pressure people. So when you're ready, we're ready. Okay. Let's see. We are going to be out in the Oregon area again at the end of August. So I think I have maybe one more spot open for the Sherwood, Oregon event. That's at the very end of August. It's actually Labor Day weekend, but it's of course a Friday and Saturday of Labor Day weekend, so you still have Sunday and Monday. So if you're in that area and you would like to come, we are going to be having some FaceTime with our technician, our certified tech out there in Oregon. So if you're out there in that area, you can look up Chip, and he would be more than happy to help you. And I really think that Chip is another one of our technicians where we've got some growth that we're pursuing with him as well. And just great people, Chip and his wife Amy. So excited about all of the upcoming. We've got some events after that, but we'll chatter about those in a couple of weeks, things that are coming up after Labor Day in the fall. I've got a couple of things going on here in Florida. Just talking to Ellen today. It looks like Ellen is going to be taking another step with us in the future to be looking at doing some training. Her and I were talking about videos that she might be producing. She was even expressing some interest in getting certified in art and stitch. She's been creating some of her own designs to put down on quilts, and her and her mom have a really good thing going. So Ellen is just absolutely, she's been a delight to have as an employee, and I just see her growth and a lot of potential with Ellen to help us do other things here at MK Quilts. So that's really exciting, super exciting. Yes?
Okay, this is a total surprise to Melissa.
Oh,
she's nervous.
My goodness, what's
She's
he gonna say?
Really nervous. Okay, so she talked about Ellen doing her own designs. Okay, I have this design in mind for a new MK Quilts logo with an M and a K using the colors we have on our websites, 3 of our primary colors, and then having the Q be a stitch like thread going around with the needle making it a Q. If somebody was out there with a embroidery machine or some creativity and could come up with a couple things like that, we'd be very appreciative for your artsy design, because I really want to come up with a logo for MK Quilts that's, you know, something to have on the sleeve, on the shoulder, and that Michael Kors won't chew us out for having. So
right. He is not the only famous MK. I'm just saying.
So we're putting the Q in there. Stitches.
So one of the other things, we don't have the details ironed out, but I want to give a little bit of a teaser, drop a little bit of a carrot. I do not think that either Paul and I will be in Houston this year. We've got a big event coming up right before Houston International Quilt Festival, and then right after Houston is when Paul and I have our cruise planned. So I'm not sure that we are personally going to be in Houston live, but we might have something, a little fun something you all, any of you that are going to Houston might be able to help us with, okay? It has to do with some social media, some fun, something to do with the Handy Quilter booth, just something to do with shirts and hashtags and drawings and free giveaways and some store credits. So be watching for that. It's another thing that I was talking about Ellen with today. We had a very, very productive lunchtime together today. And so it's just something that we're thinking about doing, so that it might be something that you want to help support us in through the store. And then as you go out and about, you can be little marketing arms of MK Quilt. So that's all I'm going to say. Just keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. All right. So that brings us down to the end. I think you already talked about Tex. And it brings us down to the giveaway. All right, so here is what the giveaway again. And this, remember, this all spawned out of the infomercial that we had at the very beginning of the month, because Handy Quilter was having this big new promotion, and we wanted to really come out and answer a lot of questions about the machines, and just, again, to make people on more platforms aware of the fact that we are authorized Handy Quilter retailers, and we are authorized to sell nationally, okay? So I said that we would give away this tumbler, has Handy Quilter. Inside there's a pack of needles, there's a zinger, and there is a little mini scissor inside of there. And this is going to be going to one person who took the time to put in an official, I would like a quote form. And that was, we needed your contact information and all that. Yes, Paul?
We did allow some of our owners to also put in, so they would be in the list, but
well, some of our owners are yeah, and they are considering becoming owners again, or with a second machine, or those types of things. So Paul was in charge of keeping track of all of the chatter that came through the website from the time we did the infomercial to yesterday. It ended yesterday. You had to have done the form and all that by yesterday. Okay.
Why don't you just choose the magic card instead of putting it in the bowl here?
All right.
They can see, totally transparent. She can't see anything. Nothing up my sleeves. We're totally legit. All right.
All right. So
choose a card. Any
he's
card.
fanning them out.
Well,
Let's see.
It's humid here in Florida, so they've sort of gotten a little moist.
Okay.
She's going left.
I'm going to go with this one right here.
All right, and the winner.
And the winner is. Sorry, Samson. Lisa Aubrey. Lisa. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I don't know, Lisa, but just so you see, there's Sherry, there's Judy, there's
Solara.
We'll be
Solara,
talking.
we need to talk to you, Solara.
Yeah.
So Lisa is another friend of Ellen's, and Lisa came in for a test drive. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And she's a local person. She belongs to a guild with Ellen. And so, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I mean, I want everybody to be a winner, but I'm so excited that it's been somebody that came in for a test drive, watched, Ellen invited her to watch the event that we did. So that makes me very, very happy. Okay, so Lisa, we'll be reaching out to you about this. And that reminds me, you guys, about our referral program. Please, please, please remember that we want to give back. When you refer people to us and you send people our way, that we want to give back. And I was just talking to Ellen about some of the bonuses that she could be earning this year she's doing a great job with quilting, and she's also chattering about us. And so if you guys chatter about us and you send us people that buy a system or a system with Pro Stitcher from us, that means, goodies coming back your way. So don't forget about that.
And otherwise, you're letting your friends deal with these shady sales guys on these websites that are, you just don't want to go there. You don't want the used car guys to be selling you a machine. So.
All right. Well, that was a lot. You guys, this morning, I do want to let you know that I am working on some new content, some video content. I have some things coming up at the beginning part of next year that I am prepping for now. I was at home this morning because Ellen can totally hold down the fort here. And so I was home this morning doing some video content. I'm getting ready to update some of my video content. And I was making kind of an owner's... I was making the video and I'm previewing it with my owners first. So any of you owners of ours that are out there, be looking for some video. It's not going to be completely done, polished, clean, but I'm going to let you see it first and give me some input and feedback, and then it will probably be showing up in some of my sim sessions and whatnot. Okay?
So are you updating your paid content with this video?
Yes, eventually I will. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to be some new content. And I was thinking about this the other day that, my video content has been out there now a long time, and it's still just selling like wildfire, and it's still very, very relevant to what I go out and teach. But I'm always updating the way that I do things. The software has been updated at least 2 or 3 times since I did those original videos. And there's new stuff coming down the pipe from Handy Quilter with regard to Pro Stitcher. So I am going to be working on new and updated content. And I think what I would like to do, I haven't talked to Paul about this, but we want to make it so that if you have purchased stuff from us in the past, that you can get a really good offer on getting some of the new updated stuff. Maybe not completely free, but maybe at a discount. Unless you're an owner, right? Owners get everything, included with their sale. But I want to give updated information, and I don't want you to have to purchase it all again. Okay, so I'm thinking about that. I'm mulling that over, how I want to handle that. So keep watching for that. And I love my job that I can stay home in the morning in my pajamas, no makeup on, sit on the sofa, and do Pro Stitcher training videos. I mean, come on. Is this my job? Is this my life? I love it. Okay, so let's show you what's on the frames today. Paul, can you run over and hit my computer, because I want to show him what's on the simulator today. Okay, so over on McFinity, I actually covered up the project that's on there. I can't show you the true project that's on there because it's a surprise that Ellen and I are working on for some content that we want to do for the owner's retreat, and then we'll probably release it as a class as well. But it's kind of a piece something on the long arm project, and Ellen's kind of taking the lead on that one. But what is next door to it is my whole cloth that I stitched out using the Carly Porter mandala design, and that one just turned out fantastic. I bought some fabric at Ohio Star Quilts when I was there so that I can use for the binding. So I'm going to get that one finished up. It's not finished yet, but I'm going to be bringing it along to Mississippi. I already got people there saying, I want you to bring that. Over here is a beautiful quilt that my mom sent, and it's music, and I love it since I'm a musician. And so, Mom, that one is done if you're watching. And your number one daughter loves that quilt. Hint, hint. Okay, over here on McMara is just a piece of practice muslin we had up for our test drive today. And our a lady that was in did a great job, and she was loving that Pro Stitcher. And before I show you what's up on the simulator, just want to remind you that both of my floor models, my Amara and my Forte, are currently for sale. Paul put the details up on the website, and if you want to get a discounted machine, lightly used, a few stitches on it, we've been working with them here in the shop, full warranty, all of that. You get to become an owner. You get all my training videos. You get all of that on the floor models. Now might be the time for you to pick up one of those gently used machines. All right, over behind me, this is what's on the simulator. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Which way do I tilt this? It's like, so somebody asked me online the other day, is what was on the TV, what was on my monitor from my Pro Stitcher on the Amara. And no, it was not, although that is possible, isn't it, honey? Could we mirror what's on the Pro Stitcher up onto the TV?
Yes.
Well, we haven't done that in the past, but that's something that we might look at doing in some of our local events that we have coming up. But no, that's just my simulator running on my laptop with a big, long HDMI cable connected right into the TV. And that's how I teach, you guys. I don't have everybody huddling around me when I go out on these sim sessions. We just sit where we're comfortable, and I just plug right into the TV, and everybody can see. All right, I got nothing new over on the Simply, so that's all we got on the machines today. So if you're interested in one of those machines, first money down, let's get the details worked out. We got all the original boxes. We can ship them anywhere in the United States, and you will get a brand new table with those machines, okay? I'm not tearing down my table, so we'll send the new table to you and the used machine. Okay, you guys, I know Paul's hungry. He wants to get out of here. I'm actually going to stay in the studio now. It's quiet. Everybody's gone, and get a little bit of work done, I think. All right, you guys, thank you so much for all of your support, for being a follower, for all of your business. And who knows what I'll be posting over the next few days as I'm up in Mississippi, but keep watching. I don't know, there might be a casino or something up there. Well, I don't know where Corey's going to take me to show me his area of the country, but I'm looking forward to it. All right, so I will see you back here in the shop next week, and from our studio to yours. Happy quilting. Bye-bye.